doing my 10,000 steps. Here's a 360. I'm gonna walk home. Yo. So this is the Verizon store where I got my new phone. I gotta trade in my old one or I'm not gonna get the credit, and I need to. I'm not a rich man. I'm not a player. I'm not. But quality of film is. But quality of film is extraordinary. So when nice churches, extraordinary. So when nice Turkish restaurant, one of these fast food type restaurants. It's a $30 dinner, but the portions were rather large. It was a good Mediterranean style, like Middle Eastern style lentil soup, like nice red beans, a little bit of tomato in it, and then about a small jar platter, which is enough for a full-grown man. So I just ate half, and I'll have the rest for breakfast or lunch tomorrow. It's enough meat. So was it worth $30? Well, for my budget, that's a little expensive, but if I were to treat myself once a week, it would be one of my go-tos. So I give it an 8 out of 10. Past the train station. Sometimes I buy apple cider or groceries or pastries from this store. And we're at the BQ line, which goes to my brother and his wife's house. Somewhere down the line. And they have 2 kids. I am just a working math teacher in Brooklyn. I have no wife or girlfriend. Seems like all the news I've been reading lately is very bad. And I hope this war doesn't escalate. There are a lot of Turkish restaurants here, and also Muslim families among the Russians and Jewish here. So it's an interesting mix. But a lot more in Georgian stores. But I really do like Turkish food. I don't know if it's my dad or similar to Romanian cuisine, Russian cuisine, but it's good. I like it. It's good. Spices and food and stuff. But hello to at 39T39CL. Said hi tonight. So I'm at about, I don't know, 14,000 steps at this point. So I'm just walking home. I'm gonna walk along Kings Highway. I'm on the east side, so I'll keep walking past Ocean Parkway, and then over on the west side is where I live. So a lot of stores are closing because it's 11:22. But I should be able to make it home at about midnight at this pace. So I might want to walk a little faster. Yeah, because I want to get these steps in and just rest for tonight. The plan is to go to the gym early in the morning. Again, work is good, but money's tight. And I'm gonna go. So, if you don't know, we're almost at Coney Island Avenue. There's a nice juncture here because there's a gym. It's quite popular with the 20s and 30s crowd. Right next to a big 7-Eleven, Taco Bell, and KFC. So it's pretty busy, even late. I can't believe Cinnabon closed early. Closed at 11 because they were open when I walked by. But some of the restaurants on Friday, they still open till like 1. But it gets kind of quiet. It's a nice quiet walk. And I don't know how far to go. a dance studio here. How's it going? Hey, Ortega. Buenas noche. Where are you going? Who are you? It's 11:24. I'm in Asia. It's Josh walking in Brooklyn. The moon is out. It is a waxing gibbous. It's almost a half moon. So the moon will be full in a few days because it's getting brighter through the clouds. You can kind of see it. It's a half moon, and we're a few weeks after the Great Conjunction, which will happen again in what, 20 years or something? The planets are aligned. So I can't show you that. I don't have a telescope. But I'm walking almost at Coney Island Avenue, guys, home. Hey, thanks for the shout out. Do I speak Spanish? Poquito. Yo et tío. My sister has a daughter who's a sweetheart. Hope that she's well and is enjoying life. And I just work as a math teacher. What can I say? Not very exciting, I know, but I don't even have summer school lined up. What can I tell you? I'm just working. And, yeah. So, it's not that cold tonight. It's been hot and cold here in New York. So we passed this Memorial Triangle. And there's a Burlington Coat Factory. A lot of burger joints, small, like mom and pop style restaurants that have been around for almost a generation. It's Brooklyn, y'all. But, after COVID, it's tough for restaurants to stay open in New York. I mean, they say, the catchphrase about New York is, like restaurants, they come and go every 3 years. Like if your restaurant can survive 3 years, that's an amazing thing. So there's tens of thousands of restaurants. They just come and go. Like people try their theme or their food, or if it's a cafe or a burger joint or fish joint. The average lifespan is less than 3 years. So 3 years is good for a restaurant. And it's tough to beat these fast food joints often. Anyway, what can I tell you? I'm going to tighten it up a bit and keep going. Thanks for the thumbs up. And if you'd like to subscribe, this is me. I teach during the week, so the plan is to hit the gym tomorrow. Not a Harbor Fitness, but go to the Y. Do my juggling workout, lift some weights. There's Taco Bell and KFC, which is quite popular. It's open to like 1 or 2, as well as 7-Eleven here. Burlington Coat Factory is got some good clothing deals. Why did you ignore my comment? In Asia, it's daytime. What is the time at Brooklyn? I'm not in Brooklyn. I'm in New York. Oh, Brooklyn. Yeah, it's like 11:30 p.m. Brooklyn. That's a new one. In my experience. Brooklyn. Do I know Malaysia? I've never been to Malaysia. Been to Hawaii. Never been to Asia. There's some fruit and nut shops here. The gym is done at 11. Oh, I thought the gym was open till like midnight, 2 a.m. Some of the gyms are 24 hours. I think Dolphin Fitness. Planet Fitness is not anymore, but they were before COVID. They promoted as 24 hours. We're on East 11th or 10th or something. I got about a mile to go. It's been a weird walk tonight. Brooklyn. And there's some kosher restaurants and kosher Asian restaurants, like kosher Japanese, which is the New York thing. There is a lot of intermarriage between the Jewish and Asian population in the city. It's just a fact. I did not ignore your comment, Shizzy67. Thank you, Yale Ortega. What's up? Real Life Charlie is in Asia. Wow. So, I'm charging my e-bike at home. I'm going to try to get to the gym early. That's the plan. So no late night popcorn in a movie, if you know what I'm saying. None of that. I gotta get a life. And even with my walks, like I feel healthier. Like if I were to compare my energy level at the start of the year and now, I'm up about 20%. Like my all-day energy. My legs are getting strong again. I just started jogging. And with my workouts, and at my age, I'm doing, I didn't ignore you, man. I'm doing 110s was my last workout. That was Wednesday. And I went in with the plan. I always go in with the plan. So the plan was have a cheeseburger, double cheeseburger. Start with the farmer's carries because I got to digest it. Then do the treadmill. Goal was a half a mile jog, light jog. I didn't get there. I got to like 0.45 and then relaxed. So close, but no cigar. So tomorrow, that's my goal, is at least a half a mile in the jog part. So a power walk to a light jog, back to a power walk, interval training, to 2 kilometers. Once I figure it'll take a few more weeks at this pace, because I have other things to do. I have to do my grading and I have to do my real job. And remember, I was a marathon runner. But once I get to 1K, like half K power walk, 1K jog, half K power walk to cool down, that'll be my warm up. Then after I can do that consistently, I'll try and lengthen it from 1K. That's my first goal. Second stage in development will be cornbread. Feed the birds. Parable of the sower. Is God willing, I will extend the 1K. Once I can do the 1K, like warm up 1K, cool down. Once I can do that, again, I will try to extend it workout after workout until it's 1 mile. So it'll be a mile and a K or something. Almost 3K. Well, the point being that I want to be doing a 1 mile jog. I think my warm-up used to be 2 or 3 miles. It used to be 5K on the treadmill. That was a half an hour. Because I remember it was longer than 20 minutes at Columbia. And I was like, oh, am I hogging the treadmill? Should I go back on the track? Because I didn't want to hog the treadmill more than 20 minutes because everyone wants to turn. But at Columbia, if you go during off-peak hours, you can have the treadmill for an hour. It's no problem. But I remember it was 5K at least. Or sometimes 5 miles. Because when I could really do light jogs, because I would be on there for 40 minutes or an hour. And that'd be it. That'd be my running workout. I really gotta pee badly. Nobody's watching. Thanks for the 2 subs. I hope I get some subscribes from this as I continue on with my life. Oh man, I really gotta pee. If I find like an empty cup, I'm gonna pee in a cup on the side of the street. If I can find one, but I'm gonna walk home as fast as possible. It's 11:33. I hope this is still recording. Thanks for watching. I'm now at Ocean Parkway. There's a lot of synagogues and Jewish schools, some churches, some high schools. Lincoln High School is about a half mile down the road. If you keep going, you'll hit Coney Island Beach, Brighton Beach, the boardwalk. It's a nice walk. But it's nice feeling here on this wide road as we cross. At least it is for me. Oh, man. Oh, shit. All right, keep going. Highway. And from here, it's a little more than 2,500. Pickup truck isn't playing. All right. But, okay. When I started the walk, they have these little mini garages. And I walked by, and there was this dude in a wheelchair, and I thought he was passed out. And he was like in the handicap spot, and there were all these bikes locked there. And it didn't look like he was trying to steal the bikes. It looked like he just rolled up like he was a bike. He's in a wheelchair. He slumped over, and I thought, oh, is the dude dead? Then I saw his chest moving and his head moving a little bit. So I walked on. I walked away from it. Hi, Lucas, Spania. So I was like, that's kind of suspicious. Why is this guy in this big parking lot garage on the first floor, which you walk by, it's an open garage. It's got like 3 floors. It serves like one of these giant apartment complexes like this building or this building. It's like, that's a little suspect. So I went back, but then I noticed that there was a car parked on the curb. Didn't have tinted windows or anything, but it might be a drug drop because the car was watching, and the guy lifted his head and suddenly jerked his head around like he was just smoking some crack or something, or trying something in the wheelchair, like smoking the pipe or rolling a joint or doing some cocaine type drug in the wheelchair. Like that was just the spot where you can take a break for 10 minutes to do your drug while the dealer or whatever sits in the car. So it was a very dark feeling all of a sudden. So I was like, I better get the fuck out of here and mind my own business, because I don't know who else is watching this spot. But so anyway, on my walk home tonight, I'm not going that way. I'm not going down that street. The garage, I'm gonna stay in the light. Remember, as it gets later, just stay by the lampposts, stay on the main streets, get on with your life, and say goodnight. It's one of the local security forces, Shmira, for the Orthodox community of Brooklyn. And something happened in London where anti-Semitic attack on the synagogue. They just torched the ambulance fleet. Now, why do that? Because those are licensed emergency medical technicians. And heaven forbid, if the hospitals do not have enough ambulances, if something happens in the city, they're the second wave of support. Just like these, community patrols are backup for the auxiliary police or whatever, in the event of something where the city needs help, where they need extra guards or extra, people to support the police or local guards or whatever. But certainly medical equipment will torch a fleet of ambulances that don't just serve the Jewish community. I mean, they do answer those calls first, but anytime there's an emergency in the neighborhood, Jew or Gentile, they can be called as well. I thought that was weird. But all the politics in the world going on, I don't know. All right, we're almost at Starbucks. Once we get to Starbucks, it's about 2,000 steps. So it looks like I'm not going to be home before midnight. but it'll be close. So I'll be getting ahead on my steps for tomorrow. Dumpster diving or scavenging, which you can do first of the month in New York City. And also you can do at the end of a college semester. You can go dumpster diving and find like crazy shit thrown out. Mini fridges that work, microwave ovens, even like laptops and tech cables and chargers. Because they just throw it out of the dorm if the people leave it there. Most of the stuff, people that work there, they don't want to lose their jobs, so they throw it right into the dumpster. Because if they're pocketing some of it, then they can lose their paychecks, But sometimes you find furniture, chairs or beanbag chairs or end tables or cool tech. But that was a long time ago and I wasn't even into it that much. But end of the month is approaching, and if people move at the end of March, in the spring, it's April, they will like they leave furniture like this. Sometimes it's useful. In fact, in my storage closet that I need to pay, most of the shit there is just right off the street, like old dressers and end tables and file cabinets. Has all my college books and stuff. I forgot that. I didn't buy that shit at IKEA. I just bought it and I bought some dollies that it rolls on. That bill is overdue. Shit. I really gotta pee. Should I go in the alley and pee? I really gotta pee, guys. All right, I'm calling it.